guys, and welcome back to Opal&Mint. I am Ashley, and welcome to Watercolor Blooms. This is a series on the channel where we paint watercolor florals every single week. We keep them quick, simple, beginner friendly, and today I want to focus on contrasting colors. So as we go through these each week, we do something completely different usually. Different styles, different flowers, completely different colors and themes, an array of styles to choose from. And so I love doing vintage flowers. I love doing bright flowers. I like, last week we did a monochromatic one, which was so much fun. But I figured this week we would talk about contrasting colors. I want to do contrasting colors. So I am going to pick blue and orange. Those are contrasting colors on the color wheel. I need to have one with me so I can talk, like show you while I'm talking, but I'll have to get one. Kylie has a keychain on her backpack, but she's not here. Anyways, blue and orange are contrasting colors, and contrasting colors can look really, really fantastic together. So we're just using those two colors, and we're gonna paint just very loose florals. So these are not gonna be I'm painting a certain flower, making it look perfect. This is, we're focusing more on color, maybe a little bit of composition, but just kind of plopping some flowers on the page with contrasting colors. So let's go ahead, turn the camera, I was gonna say turn the color around, turn the camera around and start painting some watercolor blooms. All right, so if you've been around here and you know me, you know I like to collect watercolors, and I have quite a collection at this point. So in these watercolor blooms, I like to rotate out what palette I'm using. And today I thought I would break out this big boy. This is the Schmincke palette. I have not painted with it that much yet. I did a video swatching these. So many paints. And I do understand I'm only using two colors. So having this giant palette is kind of ridiculous, pulling this out for two colors. But I just felt like painting with the Schminckes today. So I'm going to swatch and figure out which blue and which orange I want to do. So let me get out a scrap piece of paper. Let's see what Helio Cerulean looks like. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, I think that's my blue. Chrome orange. Yeah, that's pretty bright. And transparent orange. It's not like a ton of difference. I think I'm going to use the transparent orange and then the Helio Cerulean. Man, I can't talk. Okay, so today I want to use a filbert brush. This is a Princeton Select size 12. This is a fairly inexpensive brush, but this is just the shape that I wanted today. Okay, so for these flowers, again, like I said, I'm going to be doing loose, just random flower shapes. Oh my goodness. So I want to start with the blue. And get some on my brush, and I'm just gonna start putting in petals. So I just want the rounded shapes kind of going into a center point. And then let's take our orange and okay, so I wanted to do this to show you what can happen when you're using contrasting colors. If they blend too much, if you have too much water and they blend too much together, you're going to end up with brown, because contrasting colors mixed together make brown. So as we're using them in our paintings, just be aware of how much water's on your brush, how much water's on the page. Sorry, I had to take a phone call, so this has been sitting here for a few minutes drying. Anyways, I'm not sure what I was saying, but when you're painting with contrasting colors, you have to be careful not to overmix the two colors. So I'm going to plop down some orange here. I'm going to take my blue, do some like leaf shapes, doing different, see the mixture of those two? Interesting. Yeah, keeping them separate is very important. But at the same time, I don't mind letting them mix some because I love the blends. So it's a delicate balance. Let's do a bigger flower here. Again, I'm not focusing too much on the flowers themselves as I am just kind of the colors and working with complementary colors. Sorry, I've got kind of quiet. Just kind of enjoying the painting process here. But I kind of want to do a curve here of flowers. Let's do another blue one. Do a smaller flower here. And then let's go into the orange. Still had some blue on my brush. You're just kind of going back and forth those two colors. Again, cleaning my brush, trying not to contaminate the colors too much. Keeping them separate but letting them blend. It's a balance. Kind of going back and forth a lot. And also not worrying too much about what kind of flower it looks like, what the shape exactly looks like. Just plopping some color down. Overlapping flowers just a little bit here and there. Feel like I'm also not keeping, I don't have different values in my painting. I'm getting too dark. I need to have some more watered down areas. So let me lift a little bit where I can. I'm trying to keep that in mind as we're painting. Okay, let's go. Let's water this down a little bit. We're going to go up this way. Okay. Again, just back and forth, back and forth. Put some leaves in here. kind of fill in some spaces. With some lighter washes. Let's see, let's go up this way. I am not as used to using a filbert brush as I am some other shapes, and so it's really good to practice with different ones because this one is not feeling quite as natural to me. And so I just need some more practice with it. Let's get maybe one coming out this way. Okay, and then I want to mix in a few light orange leaves as well. So getting that orange and just have some of those come out. And again, just doing a pale light wash, maybe even overlapping. Good. Good. So the only spot that really got really muddy is that one leaf, and it actually got some like green colors going through there, but let me just add a little bit more blue. Now it looks like a really pretty green. Yeah, this one stands out a little bit, but again, these videos and this sketchbook is all about getting that practice in and learning. So this is not, the purpose of this is not to make works that we're going to hang. These are practice paintings. Here we go. Just cover that up. A little better. And maybe cover it and lift it. Not quite that dark. Okay. I feel like we're getting there. I'm almost there. I don't know if I want to leave this completely blank or I can't decide. I do want to go in and get some of that orange and paint in just a couple of little defining marks on some of these flowers. That is getting muddy. Okay, I am doing too much now. We're getting a little bit too muddy. So I think that is my cue to stop where I'm at. So very curious, have you done any just two color contrasting paintings? Keeping those colors separate can be a little difficult, but the result of, am I even filming? Yeah. The result of having those two contrasting colors side by side is really gorgeous. So put a little bit here. That's pretty. Okay, I think I'm almost done. I feel like I need one blue leaf there. That needed to go a different direction, but that's okay. Let's see if I can have one. No. Coming up this way. Okay, I need to stop. This is where I need to stop. All right, let's see what it looks like when I get the tape off of it. And again, I say this all the time, but not every painting needs to be a success. You need to allow yourself to make bad art. Allow yourself to make mistakes. Allow yourself to make muddy colors and just see what works and what doesn't. I'm not absolutely in love with this, but I think it was a really good fun exercise in contrasting colors, and I kind of want to do another one next to it in different contrasting colors, maybe coming from the opposite corner even. But I hope that you enjoyed this and maybe learned something. Try this, pick different contrasting colors if you want. You can do purple and yellow, red and green, whatever you want. I think that's gonna wrap it up for this episode. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already and you want to see our future videos, hit that subscribe button down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Or we paint watercolor florals. Hey guys. I don't know why that startled me. It's my own voice.